Always look on the bright side of life. No, not today, gentlemen. Wow. This is my second recording. I'll concede something to you. I'll confess something to you. My first recording trying to explain what has happened was so unhinged, so full of wrath and swear words that it just didn't really make much sense. Okay? I will explain now in as much detail as I can concerning what happened. That's a siren, by the way. It happens. I don't care about the sound quality, or in this case, not particularly. Anyway, my entire channel has been demonetized. Everything. Now, this channel historically has not been a stranger to singular videos or even several videos being demonetized within a month. But never before has the entire kit and caboodle of the channel been demonetized from top to bottom. Everything, right? Now, I've been noticing in recent months that views are way down, despite content essentially being the same. Sure, it's old hat. Sure, people get tired of watching the same thing. All possible arguments. But the precipitous drop in views, I personally thought could not be related to just that, the normal process, until I discovered some information, and I'll be posting various things on the screen. You should pay attention to it and check it out, that suggested that recently, YouTube, by recently in the last couple of months, has introduced a new AI program that is running through videos, not just my channel, by the way, and severely restricting access in various ways. And so I was thinking that could be a plausible reason for this. Now, at this current stage in time, because as you can see, my entire channel is no longer monetized, it has been demonetized. Now I am 99% sure it is related to runaway AI. Do you want to know why and how I know? Look at the screen, gentlemen, and look what it says. They give you the reason, or me the reason, why my channel is not eligible for monetization. We'll read it together. After reviewing your channel using a combination of automated systems and human reviewers, we found that it does not follow YouTube channel monetization policies. Our review found that your channel contains the following. Big red exclamation mark. Reuse content. Content is not clearly an original creation of this channel and may have been repurposed from another source without adding significant original commentary, substantive modifications, or educational or entertainment value. Learn more. So right off the bat, you know something. If you've been with me for even a year or two, but those of you who've been with me for years, a decade plus, etc., well, you know that my channel is not a React channel. You know that I almost never use any material from any other channel. If I do, it's maybe a 20-second clip for, I don't know, once every 300 videos. All of my content is original. All of it comes from me. Now, you could make the argument, and I suppose it sort of is an argument, but not really, that sometimes I've been inspired by other people, but everyone has been inspired by somebody else. Do you know Gerby that I've had on the channel? I know for a fact that some of his videos have been inspired by my own ideas and videos. That's just how it is. But I don't use non-original content. Everything is my own voice. I don't use other clips. I barely even use other people's ideas. The point is, this is obviously a flagrant lie. This is just wrong. And this is a perfect example of AI going completely wrong. Because let's keep it a buck. I will tell you the following. I can understand somebody's perspective, and I don't agree with it, that someone will say, Thinking-Ape, you engage in hate speech. You're a misogynist. You're this and that. There are people of certain political persuasions that would certainly view me in that manner. I don't agree with it, but it happens to be the case that some people view it that way. This is incontrovertibly just false. I have never used other people's content, and all the time I've been on YouTube, and every one of you who's been with me for a while, or even a short while, you know this. It is a fact. It is an unblemished fact of reality. This is like, I don't know, a Twilight Zone episode. This is akin to telling somebody, hey, Thinking-Ape, it's really sunny outside, and you just came in drenched because there's a horrendous downpour. Everything's cloudy. There are puddles everywhere. Your socks are soaked. Your shoes are soaked. And they keep on telling, no, it's really sunny. And you're like, no, I'm pretty drenched. No, it's sunny. You know those Twilight episodes from back in the day in the 50s and 60s where there's some guy who sees the truth, but everyone's telling him he's wrong and he's seeing things and he needs to be committed, right? This is this level of Twilight Zone nonsense. It is just fatuous, wrong, and wrong for the third gazillionth time. It's just not true. And here's the thing. Here is the cherry on top, although there are many cherries on top. According to this, I probably can't even appeal because I have the hate speech strike going on, which is not lifted until the end of November. I have to look into this a bit more, but this is insane. Now, I was thinking about making a video, not in this video, about the real danger of AI. I plan fully on making that video right now because I think this is a good example of it, but I have some other ideas that I want to share with you. But at this point in time, this channel will henceforth receive no AdSense revenue whatsoever for completely BS reasons. This isn't just someone disagreeing, oh, you're hateful. This is a made-up reason because we know, you know, in the audience, every one of you looking at the screen, and I know that this is bullshit. This is fucking bullshit, and it's not true. I have never used other people's content, ever. Give me a single fucking example where it's anything more than 20 seconds of maybe a soundbite from, I don't know, once every 300 videos, and tell me I use other people's content, and my content is not original. Who fucking knows what they're up to? I think the possibility is they don't want channels like mine up for obvious reasons, so they'll come up with any reason to purge it. And if they can't find the quote-unquote hate speech reason, they'll find another reason. Or it could just be random foul play on the part of the AI bot, and it probably is that if I had to guess. This is a serious issue, because I'm not the only one being affected by this. Many, many YouTubers are being affected by this, and it's insane. Okay, we have the problem here. This is outright bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. It's not true. We all know this. You know this. I know this. We've established this. Now, I absolutely need to look into other options, including Rumble, Locals, which I know nothing about. I need to re-examine Odyssey, maybe even Kick. I have to look into these options. I have to say, and I'm not a fan of sharing private information or kind of whinging about things, to be perfectly honest, but things have been very rough for me on a personal level in recent months. My mother dropped dead. Not really dropped dead. I mean, she basically died after, in my view, the most horrible illness you can get. It was going on for years. I mean, it was predictable. In my view, like I said. Anyway, finally died. My father could be next in line, not for the same illness, but things are very stressful in that department. I'm currently being audited for reasons that are beyond my comprehension by the tax authorities of the country I reside in. And I have my own health issues, and I got some issues with some close friends as well, which are pretty stressful in addition to this, because ultimately, at the end of the day, my friends are my family, since I don't have children and things like that. So there's a lot of shit going on, to be honest. It's all been very taxing. And yeah, and basically I'm getting thrown, and then you have YouTube to add to all this. So I'm getting thrown these shit sandwiches one after the other and being told to eat them. So just to give you a little bit of clarification, background, whatever, there's a lot of shit going on, and it ain't fun. Trying to keep a balance, trying to keep steady, stay the course on every front, but it's not easy. I got my sleeping issues too, top of all that. I got days sometimes where I'm so fried because of lack of sleep. Like yesterday, I did nothing because I couldn't. I was so fried. Anyway, so I have to look into these options for sure. It's going to take some time because I'm busy with a lot of other stuff, IRL, etc., etc. But for now, the hard reality, unfortunately, is that this channel no longer has any AdSense revenue. As a consequence, I have to ask you, completely voluntary. None of you are forced to give a nickel, dime, or anything. It's up to you. But if you do like my content, you like the things I say, you like my dedication to the cause, you can drop a one-time donation on PayPal, or you can become a consistent patron on Patreon. It's up to you, all voluntary. No one's forced to do anything. I'm not like Saudi Khan or these people. There's no coaching involved. You want to support the channel, you can. If not, it's a shame. It is what it is. But at this current moment in time, given the fact that there is no monetization enabled, this will have to be a temporary band-aid, I guess, if you want to support the channel. I will look into these other options for sure, because they're basically at this stage necessities. There's no doubt. But yeah. So at the very least, you and I, we both know the truth. This is not just a matter of interpretation. This is not a matter of, oh, I could see how it could be hate speech because misogyny or this or that. No, this is outright fabrication on the part of an AI that has gone awry. Nothing more, nothing less. And this is the Twilight Zone nightmare of there's nobody to appeal to because it's all bots anyway. You're going to appeal to the bot who rejected you, or to a different bot that's going to agree with the bot that rejected you, or to the bot that decided that your content is not your own content? Nah, I don't think that's how that shit works. You and I both know that. Yeah, man, it's all fucking bullshit. It really is. So I'm talking about. Don't catastrophize. Don't be too negative. Motherfuckers sometimes need to be thrown a bone, and not just one, but several, if they want to balance that shit out. If you ain't never thrown a bone, you ain't going anywhere. You're going to be stuck in your quote-unquote negativity because life is throwing shit sandwiches at you. And eventually, every one of us, despite all our differences in personality, neurological differences, neurosis, lack of neurosis, whatever it might be, health problems, every one of us, if you get shit on enough, and I'm not saying I'm at that point myself yet, you get shit on enough, you will break. It's just the way it is. Never listen to those motherfuckers, if you're being shit on, who tell you the opposite. It's, oh, you're being negative. The reason why is, really? Was I being negative to have a bot invent this fucking bullshit? I don't think so. And by the way, in regards to the audit, I have no fucking, I legitimately, honestly have no idea why they're doing the audit. My accountant doesn't either, for the record. Yeah, man, the gods are not with me. The gods are not fucking with me. 100% not with me. But as I said, if you want to support this channel, at this time of legitimate need for the channel, please do so. Links will be in the low bar, PayPal, become a patron if you want. If not, that's fine too. Up to you. All voluntary. But yeah, it's a hell of a lot of bullshit to deal with at once. Anyway, I hope the gods at least are watching over you. Take care. And if I'm still alive, because who knows, I might drop dead for some reason. You never know. Not intending anything, by the way. You just never know. Crazy, crazy. Anyway, yeah, take care.